step and drop. Hey, step and drop. Think about a better day for you and me. So just come out and vote for the PUP. Step and drop. Give them all of it. So just come out together hand in hand. Listen to me everyone. Let's go. Step and drop. 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 PUP. PUP. PUP.
This year, we're making a difference. We're going blue this year. Vote for the PUP. We are for the PUP. Vote for the PUP. Oh no, vote for the PUP. It's a time. So plan to leave. We going blue. Make a change this time. So oh no, vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. Vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. Everybody winning. Please let's unite. PUP coming with some change. So let's take care of our country and get rid of all the play. One thing all our way, everybody free way. Blue we go in this year. Tell them blue don't have it. Don't us us. Everybody free win. Blue we go in this year. Tell them blue don't have it. We're not. PUP. What? PUP. Oh you want to have it? What? PUP. Oh no more PUP. What? Oh well. We going blue, we got take this time. So no vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. Vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. It's a time. So plan to leave. We going blue, we got take this time. So no vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. Vote for the PUP. Make we vote for the PUP. Free education, nice the program. PUP coming anyway. Make we plan believe for our and nation. Everybody if we win, we going blue alleyway. No, everybody for PG, everybody for the Liga, everybody for Tayo, everybody for believe. Hey, PUP, what? For the PUP, we are for the PUP. What? For the PUP, who no vote for the PUP? What? For the PUP, we are for the PUP. What? For the PUP, who no vote for the PUP? What? For the PUP, we are for the PUP. What? For the PUP, who no vote for the PUP? What? For the PUP, we are for the PUP. What? For the PUP, who no vote for the PUP? PUP, blue. Whoa, one for all. We looking for that change now. It's time to make that change now. We looking for that change now, yeah. Hold on. We looking for that change now. It's time to make that change now. We looking for that change now, yeah. We want reach, we going now. That time to we make that change. People are believe PUP treasure way. We are reach, we going now. That time to we make that change. People are believe PUP treasure way. One for all, together for all. Todos ganamos, everybody feel win. One for all, together for all. Todos ganamos, everybody feel win. Todos ganamos, nosotros queremos un cambio. Todos ganamos, nosotros queremos un cambio. Looking for a change now, it's time to make that change now. We looking for that change now, yeah. Hold on, we looking for that change now. It's time to make that change now. We looking for that change now, yeah. We want reach, we going now. That time to we make that change. People are feeling PUP treasure way. We are reach, we going now. That time to we make that change. People are feeling PUP treasure way. One for all.
time, election time again. Let we vote with the PUP. Come my Belizean, unite and work as one. Let we vote with the PUP. And a new leadership, we joining this leadership. We coming up very strong. Finish whole nation. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way. On election day, come out and cast your votes, yes. We the only party that brings us prosperity. The PUP ready and able to get this country back stable. Let we turn this table for PUP. So let we answer the call by voting PUP. Let we answer the call and vote for PUP. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way. My Belizean stand tall and answer the call for the only party working for us all in this country. It's the PUP working every night and day for betterment, yeah, upliftment, yeah, fulfillment, yeah, prosperity, yeah, transparency, yeah. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way. Come we ready, ready. Everybody, body, shout no PUP. All the way, all the way.
PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. We say we constructing homes, so we stay on the track. We building roads, so we stay on the track. Fix the healthcare, so we stay on the track. Creating jobs, so we stay on the track and track. PUP girl, the country on top. Forward bellies and people don't stop. And this a one time we will never turn back. Cause a PUP keep the people on track. PUP.
We on the right direction. We got to keep it going non-stop. One PUP family, and we going to stay on track.
Me say we moving forward. PUP forward, bellies and up. Get ready, cause we moving. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. All the garbage on the road, we clean that street when it fi fix. We pave that bridge when it fi build. We build that canal when it fi fix. We fix that. PUP girl, the country on top. Forward bellies and people don't stop. And this a one time we will never turn back. Cause a PUP keep the people on track.
We on the right direction. We got to keep it going non-stop. One PUP family, and we going to stay on track.
Me say we moving forward. PUP forward, bellies and up. Me say we moving forward. Get ready, cause we moving. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, 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 we stay on track.
Look how they build us a brand new park in the Marcos Canyon area. All kids and friends they come to play in a safe and friendly environment, I say. So on this selection day, we voting for PUP all the way, cause we want them to stay, we don't want them to go nowhere. So on this selection day, we voting for. We reach what PUP don't come to, we vote for them all the way. We're moving forward, one on one vision, vote for the PUP, stay on track. Turning back, vote for the PUP, stay on track. So the past stands for women and children, people with special needs and single mothers. And the restaurant stands for breadwinning, street cleaning and music round the town. The basic anthem stands for community and service organizations. We say we're moving forward, one on one vision. We say we're moving forward, one on one vision. Vote for the PUP, stay on track. And Umbrella Fuente stands for leadership and formal education. And LENIO stands for small and medium-sized business and also technology. Fernando Sanchez stands for development and mapping in our town. They say we're moving forward, one on one vision. They say we're moving forward, one on one vision. Leadership stands for good governance, accountability and efficiency. Leadership stands for peace and sports, and he's a people person, yes I know. So we're moving forward, one on one vision. So we're moving forward with one on one vision. Vote for the PUP, stay on track. So on this election day, we're voting for PUP all the way, cause we want them to stay, we don't want them to go nowhere. On this election day, we're voting for. We drive PUP don't come to, we vote for them all the way. Want you to be general, no matter what they say, cause I know you personally. We grow up together like family, but you is a good man, someone you don't understand. A very humble man, and a very hard man, a man that's full with love for country and people. Yeah, me know. So when we go to the polls, we voting for 1G. For humility and integrity and equality and transparency and honesty. A man with a vision, but you gotta be general. Yeah, the people from Rochelle, they say, we voting for Monty. Yeah, the people from San Juan say, we voting for Monty. Yeah, the people from San Paulo say, we voting for Monty.
uniting and moving the East forward. With Kevin Bernard, let's talk more action. Kevin Bernard, Kevin Bernard, Kevin Bernard, Kevin Bernard. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Kevin Bernard a champion, champion, champion. Yes, he's a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know PUP is a champion. Martin Carmelita to one hill, Champagne Ridge, Palmar area, Louisiana, Pasadena, Orange or East looking towards a better future. Leadership, hard work and dedication, organized, humble, no question. Kevin Bernard, yes, him a the best man. Him a the one we truly can depend on. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody know.
Mic check, mic check.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
A pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear you. PUP! PUP! Welcome and good evening to everyone to this exciting, electrifying, memorable and magnificent Saturday evening in Sugar City. My name is Melissa Cadle, and I'll be your mistress of ceremony along with my good friend here,
Mr. Luis Fook, so very happy to be with you, ladies and gentlemen. And you are hearing right now the beating of the drums because, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to welcome the Prime Minister of Belize as he enters the auditorium to the drums, ladies and gentlemen. We will have
as we have the march on led by the Orange Walk Central Drum Corps.
Let's all stand, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome the marshals and our Prime Minister as they enter our auditorium with the Central Drum Corps at the head. And let's give them a PUP welcome.
PUP!
PUP! PUP! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Feel the joy, feel the electricity as we have our champions come in to the auditorium, ready for the next elections. Honorable Kevin Bernard, Honorable Ramon Cervantes, Honorable Jose Abelardo May, and ladies and gentlemen, our Prime Minister, Honorable John Briceño, are now joining us in the auditorium.
On the way to lead this country out of depression and disarray. New plan, new vision, unity, we know division. Forward as one people as we build back the station. On election day, it is a new conversation. When we are the father of the nation, in reincarnation, working for the people that believes that this we mission, cause we need real transformation, transparency, a real government. That we work for we, more time let the people working, more trouble, more project. Rude of me, rude of you, rude of the Alawi. Rude of me, rude of you,
as we'll now have the Marshal Parade bringing in our national flags.
And they will come in from the back. They're ready up there at the back. The marshals making their way forward with our flags. Yes, the marshals are making their way forward with the flags right at this moment to start off the formal activities for this evening, our grand endorsement convention of 4 champions from Orange Walk. That's right. Que viva, que viva! Lo están sintiendo en las venas ahorita. Marshals, we can go ahead. Yes, we're just waiting for the marshals to make their way forward.
As we have the marshals doing their parade with our national flags.
And let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The PUP marshals with our flags, with the colors of the country and the colors of the party coming into the auditorium. And they're making their way slowly forward in a stately manner with the flags. And let's give those marshals another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The marshals have given service to the party for years and years and years, and it is their duty now to bring in the standards, to bring in the national colors of the country, to bring in our beloved blue and white, preceded by our national colors. Lots of respect for the marshals. As they make their way forward in a stately manner, bringing our flags. And the Prime Minister receives the Belizean flag. It's a moment of honor, a moment of pride. Let's all join in with the applause, ladies and gentlemen. Our Prime Minister receives the Belizean national flag from the Marshals. Their duty has been done this evening to the party.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we ask you all to please remain standing as I now invite Miss Jasmine Summers to lead us with our national anthem.
Mic check. O land of the free by the Carib Sea, how manhood we pledge to thy liberty. No tyrants here linger, despots must flee this tranquil haven of democracy. The blood of a size which hollows the sun brought freedom from slavery, oppression's rod. By the might of truth and the grace of God, no longer shall we be hewers of wood. Arise, ye sons of the Bayman's clan, put on your armor, clear the land, drive back the tyrants, let despots flee. Land of the free by the Carib Sea. Nature has blessed thee with wealth untold, o'er mountains and valleys where prairies roll. Our fathers, the Baymen, valiant and bold, drove back invaders this heritage hold. From proud Riondo to Osasun, through coral isles over Blue Lagoon. Keep watch with the angels, the stars and moon, for freedom comes tomorrow's noon. Arise, ye sons of the Bayman's clan, put on your armors, clear the land, drive back the tyrants, let despots flee. Land of the free by the Carib Sea.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Samos. We invite you to remain standing, ladies and gentlemen, as we have our Belizean national prayer, and we ask Councillor Alondra de la Fuente to join us for the Belizean national prayer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please bow down your heads in reverence and join me in acknowledging the presence of our Lord tonight. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty and eternal God, who through Jesus Christ have revealed your glory to all nations, please protect and preserve Belize, our beloved country. God of might, wisdom, and justice, please assist our Belizean government and people with your Holy Spirit of counsel and fortitude. Let the light of your divine wisdom direct your plans and endeavors, so that with your help we may attain our just objectives. With your guidance, may all our endeavors tend to peace, social justice, liberty, national happiness, the increase of industry, sobriety, and useful knowledge. We pray, O God of mercy, for all of us, that we may be blessed in the knowledge and sanctified in the observance of your most holy law, that we may be preserved in union and in that peace which the world itself cannot give. And after enjoying the blessing of this life, please admit us, dear Lord, to that eternal reward that you have prepared for those who love you. Amen.
Amen.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much, Councillor Alondra de la Fuente, for the national prayer.
We may all sit, ladies and gentlemen. Marshals, thank you so very much for your service and your duty tonight. Can we give the marshals once more a resounding round of applause, ladies and gentlemen?
All right.
Y ahora a todo pulmón, everybody with all the strength and power in your body, P-U-P! P-U-P! One more time, P-U-P! That's right, I think they heard that one way over there.
Yes. So,
It's time to see who is in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
that's right.
We are going to call the roll tonight because we need to make sure. I heard you just now, you know. I hear you know. Nice and loud and clear. But we need to formally ensure that all of the constituencies are here tonight. Miss Mel, are they here tonight?
I hope so.
We're going to find out right now.
Let me see. We'll start off, and remember those of you who have the placards in your hand, don't be afraid to wave them. Orange Walk North. All right. Orange Walk East.
Orange Walk South.
Men. Orange Walk Central.
Did you hear that, Prime Minister? Did you hear them?
All right.
All right, Prime Minister, you hear no loud and clear.
At this time, we'd like to invite His Worship Mayor Ladrick Shepherd for the welcome address.
PUP! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orange Walk. I would say the most beautiful district in the entire country of Belize. I must say that. Don't get jealous, other mayors. Don't get jealous, your turn coming soon. Ladies and gentlemen, story time. I must say, it's a privilege to have you all out here today. But in this special occasion, very special, first time ever, we'll be having 4 ministers being endorsed today. I must say that I had the privilege myself as mayor to walk with each and every one of these persons. And I can tell you this, that these gentlemen has their own God-gifted magic, that when they communicate with people, it's like everything that you wonder. But the purpose of doing this is when they work. Once you work, people will respect you. And that is what I've learned from these 4 gentlemen right here. I've had the privilege to walk with Honorable Moncho Cervantes in Ochobenque. I've had the privilege to walk with, yes, I had the privilege to walk with Honorable Kevin Bernard in the East. I have the privilege, we didn't walk with Honorable Abelardo Mai, but Abelardo Mai came way from the south and walked with the mayor here in Orange Walk. And the person that have we walking the longest and the fastest, I had the privilege to walk with Honorable John Briceño in Central. So ladies and gentlemen, what I have to say to you all today, que voy a decir hoy para todos ustedes, muy alegre que están todos aquí, what I have to say to you all, Listen to me very carefully. All the way from San Jose, San Pablo, Douglas, San Juan, Child Farm, Santa Cruz, in Orange Walk, North, San Luis as well, and San Roman. All the way from San Felipe, Agaspran Ridge, Yo Creek, Guinea Grass, Trinidad, San Lazaro, Fireburn, San Carlos, Indian Church, Orange Walk, get ready. The South is ready. All the way in the East, Carmelita, Tower Hill, Champire Ridge, Santa Marta, Palmar, Orange Walk East. Are you ready? All the way from San Esteban Village and Orange Walk Central. Ladies and gentlemen, the North is ready. The North is ready. And anytime, Prime Minister, when you're ready, when you are ready to call the election, when you are ready to call the election, we are ready. Orange Walk, are you ready? North, are you ready? This is what we are looking for. So with that said, Doctora, gracias. Thank you very much. Muy alegre que todos están aquí. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming out. PUP! 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 Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Ladrick. And this is the reason why we get him to do the welcome. Because with all of that energy, you can't go wrong. We don't start the night good. That's right. Okay, so as we get started this evening, we want to acknowledge the presence of some honorables among us this evening. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Florencio Marin, Honorable Julius Espat, Honorable Dolores Balaramos Garcia. Please stand so that they can see you. Honorable Florencio Marin, Honorable Julius Espat, Honorable Dolores Balaramos Garcia, Honorable Oscar Mira, Honorable Gilroy Usher, Honorable Landy Habet, Honorable Dr. Louis Zabani, Honorable Rodwell Ferguson,
Honorable Karim Musa, Honorable Marconi Leal, Honorable Osmond Martinez, Honorable that's Mayor Pablo Kawich, Mayor Wally Nunez. You'll have to wave from up here, Wally. He's right here behind the speakers. Come forward, come forward, come forward. He's up here because he's going to speak right after we finish with this. Mayor Carlos Obia Galvez, Mayor Rigo Veos, Honorable Cordell Hyde, Deputy Prime Minister in the House, Honorable Francis Fonseca, Honorable Oscar Requena, and Honorable Anthony Mola.
As well with us, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Andre Perez with us as well this evening. Also, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of all the councillors and all of the standard bearers with us as well this evening. Everybody joining us from near and far, all of the village chairmans and chairladies, and all of you beautiful PUP brothers and sisters. PUP! All right, we are having some difficulties with Louis' mic. His mic is not functioning. But at this time, we'd like to welcome Mayor Wally Nunez for his remarks.
Muy buenas noches. Good night. Shogacete. Greetings from La Isla Bonita. We are here in full support of our Orange Walk Fantastic Four. Everybody has been worried of who will be contesting who But let me tell you what, this is a testament that there is no competition for the PUP. And not only because we all know that we will win, but because PUP has a plan. PUP has a strong leader. PUP is a party of love, a party of inclusion. So to everybody who is not sure whether they'll go UDP or unknown, we welcome them to the party. Nuestra gente, estamos en un buen camino. Estamos progresando con Plan Belize. Estamos progresando con nuestro primer ministro, John Briceño. Así que vamos a ir a las urnas, las próximas elecciones, a darle un mensaje al UDP, que ellos ya no existen. Ahora está el PUP aquí para quedar. Queremos a Kevin otra vez. Queremos a Abby otra vez. Queremos a Monchi otra vez. Y por supuesto, queremos y avancemos con Johnny otra vez. Así que sigamos adelante con el Partido Unido del Pueblo. PUP. PUP. Que viva el Partido Unido del Pueblo. Gracias.
Thank you so much, Mayor Wally Nunes, for those wonderful words and getting us all riled up. At this time, we also would like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Milene Espat, Honorable Alex Balona. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of our standard bearers as well, Kaya Katus, David Castillo, Lorna McKay, Lawrence Ellis. Also, we want to acknowledge the presence of our chairlady for the Northern Caucus and standard bearer for Corazal Bay, Tea Garcia Ramirez. As well as Honorable Osman Martinez coming all the way from PG. He is here with us. And I'd also want to say welcome to all of the Belize City Councillors. Now listen, that's Saturday night. Belikin Bash the under city. And then left that and conjoin we. So you could just imagine, right? As well as we want to say big up to all the CEOs present. And of course, to all you PUP brothers and sisters. As we move on with this evening's program, we would now like to invite Honorable Osman Martinez from Toledo East to address us this evening.
PUP! I cannot hear you! PUP! A little bit better. You know, it is established that Orange Rock is the most beautiful district for today. Well, I bring greetings from the chocolate capital and the second most beautiful district for tonight only. Whenever I look at Minister Bernard, I remember that story of David and Goliath. When you look at the health sector, it was destroyed under the UDP. But the David of the North and the Punta King of Belize have revived the health sector in Belize. When we look at El Campechano, el ministro Honorable May, el sector de la agricultura estaba muerto, pero bajo la visión y el mandato del Honorable Ministro May, hemos logrado a que el siguiente día, después de ganar las elecciones,
ya estaba exportando ganado hacia el extranjero, el cual ha traído muchas divisas extranjeras hacia nuestro país. Y cuando vemos al honorable Monchi, lo puedo describir in just one sentence. He's the one who sent Capi Vega to retirement. And when we look at our Prime Minister, he only wants to be the first at all times. He was the first one to do a unique blue bond transaction in the world. He is the first one who managed to reduce debt to GDP from 133% to 67%. No other country could have done it in the middle of the pandemic. When you look at poverty, it was promised and the plan believes that poverty would be reduced by 50% by 2030. Guess what? Poverty is now at 26%. It went down from 52% to 26% in just 3 years and a half or a little bit more. PM Briceño, I want to assure you that the Toledo is, we will deliver once again. But my biggest fear is that bajo el mandato del primer ministro, de las 31 sillas que tenemos, vamos a ganar las 31 sillas. ¡Que viva el PUP!
Thank you so much, Honorable Osman Martinez, for those wonderful words. But I kind of jealous because he said something at the start of his speech, but we are the second prettiest or the second. We the Sugar City, we the number one. And we are always be number one. Right, Orange Walk? All right. And you see, we work with Mayor Ladrick. We jealous bad. We competitive bad. So whenever I want to try put something against Orange Walk, we get defensive. I just to put that out there. And now we'd like to invite Councillor Kaya Katus, standard bearer for the Albert constituency, for her remarks.
Just this mic to work. Test, thank you. Orange Walk, ¿cómo está? No man. Are you ready? No song ready. Orange Walk, ¿está listo? All right, sí, eso es. I've been to many endorsement conventions across the country over the last couple of weeks. But man, Orange Walk, esto es realmente un mar azul. The Spanish, poquito bueno, right? It is with great pride and honor that I stand before you today as I share in this endorsement convention for the 4 remarkable leaders who have consistently delivered for the People's United Party in Orange Walk and beyond. Josemai, the era representative for Orange Walk South, a man who has been recognized for his dedication to development of rural communities and his commitment to enhancing the livelihoods of those in the agriculture industry. Honorable Ramon Cervantes, the era representative for Orange Walk North, a man who was known for his advocacy on issues affecting his constituency, particularly in rural development and community empowerment. The Honorable Kevin Bernard, the era representative for Orange Walk East, the small but mighty, the man who leads the charge for improving healthcare services across the entire country of Belize. And then, the era representative for Orange Walk Central, the great, the ever humbly calculated, the boss of all bosses, the man that took the reins of this country. When the embarrassed women want to weep for the next government, to remember that? The man that held the hands of the people of this country and show us what it is to live in a better Belize. Our visionary leader who will lead the PUP to another victorious general election in 2025, the Honorable John Briceño. These 4 political giants have each demonstrated unparalleled dedication and commitment to the vision of Plan Belize. These giants of the political arena have worked tirelessly to ensure that Plan Belize is becoming a reality, not only in Orange Walk, but across the length and breadth. Under this People's United Party government, more Belizeans than ever before are proud first-time landowners. Let's give it up for the Honorable Curdell Hyde. We have championed better access to education. Let's give it up for the Honorable Francis Fonseca. Healthcare, more jobs resulting in drastic decrease in unemployment. This government has ensured that more families now have the dignity of a home to call their own. Let's give it up for the member from Cayo South, the Honorable Julius Espat. Are we not to talk about only board house, you know? Cementing we to talk about, right? But, my lovely Orange Walkenos, our work as a government is not yet done. Plan Belize is a living document. And as we continue on this journey, we must ensure that the People's United Party continues to deliver on its promises. Together, we will keep moving forward. This government will continue to give more land. This government will continue to create more jobs. This government will continue to make healthcare free. This government will continue to build their first cement thing. Because this PUP government is about creating an even better Belize for everybody. And because of this, Orange Walk se mantiene azul. Orange Walk está votando por el PUP. PUP. Wait a mic.
That's right, that's right. Thank you so much, Kaya. And you could tell that me the practice is Spanish a little bit true. Poquito, poquito. But that's good. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Because if you stay corner Sugar City, you have to learn for separate, okay? Muchas gracias and anything. So we're having technical difficulties with our mic. Only my mic is functioning at this time. So we have to share mic.
Yes, man. But we're here. And everybody is so lovely tonight. Let's hear one more PUP. We have to kind of waken up sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite at this time one of the new champions hailing from our neighbor district of Corozal. She is the new standard bearer for Corozal Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up right now for Ms. Thea Garcia Ramirez, the Northern Caucus Chair, and next speaker who will tell us all about PUP in Corozal and all over the North. Ms. Thea.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Ay, gracias. Bueno, José Maya le ve, pero queremos a Thea, right? I just want to paying attention. Escuchamos hoy a varios oradores que nos dicen de la belleza de Orange Walk, el sabrosísimo chocolate del sur. Pero bueno, Corozal no se queda atrás, porque Orange Walk podrá tener los tacos, pero Corozal tiene todo lo demás. Y además tiene playa y tiene vista. Pero no vamos ahorita a pelearnos por cuál distrito es el mejor, porque sabemos, ya sabemos, pero no lo vamos a decir. Hi. Bueno, all fun and joke aside, greetings from Corozal Bay. Where's Corozal Bay? I never hear uno at all. Where Corozal Bay there? All right. Greetings from Corozal Bay. I want to report, Chief, that in Corozal Bay we are ready. And just like PUPs across the country in every constituency, we are on the move because this movement is massive. Corozal Bay is blue and will remain blue whenever the elections are called. And our Prime Minister and Cabinet and all the area reps across the country have been doing an excellent job. And we need to thank them for that incredible job that they're doing. They have been keeping a grueling pace. I mean, if you can look at the news, 1 minute the Prime Minister is in Guatemala, and the next he's in San Pedro with IDB, and you see them coming and going. And I'm sure that it's difficult to keep up with his schedule, right, Mrs. Briceño? And so it is with all of the members of Cabinet. They're ensuring that infrastructure projects, education, and even our social safety nets are not only functioning, but that they are improving. In Corozal Bay, we too have been doing our part. Today was the last day of the transfer period, and I am happy to report that we did just over 400 transfers and new registrations in the last 9 weeks. This summer was also filled with many activities for our young people. I believe it was important to ensure that we train people in skills that are both relevant and that can be a source of revenue for them. And so I want to thank the Prime Minister because it was through the offices, his offices, and it was through the Ministry of Investment that we were able to have a partnership with the National Women's Commission and the Embassy of Taiwan to do an animation boot camp, and that was held in Corozal, Orange Rock, and Belize City. And with astounding success, I might add. Yesterday, the think tank again, through the Ministry of Investment, and again, my thanks to the Prime Minister, we held the closing ceremony for the first of its kind and the first cohort of 13 women and 2 men who attended a course on cell phone repair. This gives especially those women who attended an opportunity at self-employment, increasing their earning capacity, and a chance at continuous professional development in the fast-paced tech industry. I can say that my new executive and I have been busy last week as well, ensuring that 10 schools, primary and preschools, receive school and cleaning supplies to help them get ready for classes that start on Monday. And we also delivered 800 school bags filled with school supplies to ensure that the children of Corozal Bay are ready for school come Monday. Yet there is much work that needs to be done, but I want to assure everyone, I want to assure all of you here that we are already working and that we are ready when elections are called. And we're hoping that that is sooner rather than later. I want to say that I am happy to be one of the newest persons added to this team, and I am honored to be your chair of the Northern Caucus. I am proud to have my voice added to yours tonight, as together all of us endorse the Honorable Ramon Monchi Cervantes, the Honorable Kevin Bernard, the Honorable Jose Abelardo May, and my Prime Minister and yours, the Honorable John Briceño. As your chair of the Great Northern Caucus, I can guarantee that we will deliver all 9 seats at the next general elections. Que viva el Partido Unido del Pueblo. No se escuchó, lo vamos a hacer otra vez. Que viva el Partido Unido del Pueblo. Que viva John Briceño. Que viva el norte. Que viva el norte. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Thea, for those wonderful words. And yes, que viva el Partido Unido del Pueblo. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Misha Shabat with us this evening. Kindly stand so that the Orange Kenyans see you. And of course, with us, Honorable Henry Charles Usher this evening as well. At this time, I would like to invite Honorable Rodwell Ferguson for his remarks this evening.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kedel, and good night. First of all, I want to congratulate the four representatives from Orange Walk. Tonight, they're a symbol of unity, and that can assure you, whenever the Prime Minister calls election, the entire 4 seats in Orange Walk is going to win. Let me hear you. If I can give you a synopsis of each one of them, I will start with the biggest man, Kevin Bernard. When he assumed the Ministry of Health, we have seen a complete transformation of the health department. As the minister, we are getting a hospital, the San Pedro, the Belmopan, and the Belize City. In my constituency, Placencia, with the collaboration of the Ministry of Tourism, he also just built a polyclinic in Placencia. So thank you, Minister of Tourism, likewise. Honorable Husamai, when the country was down and tourism was down, agriculture stepped up to the plate. I started to ship cattle to Guatemala and Mexico. Thank you, Minister Mai. Minister Monchi Cervantes, he called me almost every week. I can't tell you what he called me for. Every time he called me, I try to respond to his call and his request, because he's concerned about the people of Orange Walk North. So Monchi, you call me, I make sure I respond to your request, okay? The Prime Minister believes Honorable John Briceño. In 2008, I lost the election badly, by over 800 votes. And I tell the Prime Minister I will retire from politics. I tell him, Rodwell, don't you lost, that the PUP lost. I tell him to stay in politics and stay steadfast. Prime Minister, thank you very much. Today, I can safely say that myself and the entire South is going to win for the People's United Party. I urge my colleagues from around the country, it's important, it's imperative that we must remain focused, because every time I tell the Prime Minister, call election now, one day, sudden, you will call it per way. So I must be prepared for it. With that said, thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Honorable Rodwell. And of course, whenever the PM is ready for elections, we are ready. You ready, Orange Walk? Oh, Unono song ready. Orange Walk North, you ready? Orange Walk South, you ready? Orange Walk East, you ready? Orange Walk Central, you ready? All right. Everybody seem ready, ready, ready. Are we ready too? I could check if this mic they on. Yes. No. No, that's just me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker hails all the way from the Cayo district. You have seen him tirelessly, he and his ministry and his crew, fixing all the roads, making sure Belizeans have housing all over the country. Tirelessly. Lasting for a long, long time. No kind of show-fly job now with infrastructure. And ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to join us here at the microphones, the representative of Cayo South and the regional deputy party leader, the Honorable Julius S. Pat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him.
Buenas noches. PUP! My God, Orange Walk can throw a bash, Prime Minister. When I'm in Orange Walk is the best district. Let me give you a little bit of history. Orange Walk Central is where Cayo South learned all its politics. It is the essence of what we learned. Prime Minister, remember, and Jaime, that you all lent us Neri to be able to train our people in 2010, if I remember right. And since then, we have never lost. Cayo South has been with you, Prime Minister, in 3 general elections, and hopefully we will be with you for many more. It is an honor that I represent the warriors from the West, and we come to give you and your colleagues all the best wishes. I sit in cabinet with all of these gentlemen. The great Abimai, we should all be proud of him. These are warriors that have been with the Prime Minister from the beginning. I even remember when both of them, I'm not sure which police officer here, but both of them were nearly arrested on this bridge a couple of years ago. I remember that. Your other warrior, Prime Minister, Kevin Bernard. Kevin was the mayor of Orange Walk when we were in opposition for many, many years and many terms. And he's there beside you, Prime Minister, as your Minister of Health. And then we have my good friend Monchi. Another warrior, Prime Minister. Monchi, I believe personally suffered the most. And we all know the personal and family ordeal that he went through in opposition to be here. We are proud of you and your family, Monchi. Welcome. We know that you will do it again. Why do I say warriors? Because these are the people, Prime Minister, that were with you from the beginning. In the good times, in the medium times, and in the bad times, more importantly. These are the people that have always been with you, and they will always be with you. Never forget them. Why do I say this? It seems, I don't know what deal was worked out, but it seems that we are going in a direction of 31 out of 31. And therefore, we have to open our doors, and we have to welcome more people that are now PUPs. What we have right now, 26 out of 31? And to reach 26, we had to open many doors. In the next general election, we will have to even open more doors. And so the People's United Party is a party that is a party of love. It is a family. But I believe there is hierarchy in the family, and we should never, ever, ever forget the warriors that were there when nobody else was around. Why do I say that? When we were learning how to do politics in Cayo South, we would drive all the way up north This is where we learned to put the bamboos through the trees to show the flags. This is where the energy of the PUP was, and I believe still is. The North represents blue. It has always been blue, and it will remain blue. Prime Minister, it is an honor for me to serve with you in cabinet. It is an honor for you to be our leader. But as a warrior myself, we do give trouble at times. We are vocal in how we express ourselves. We lobby for what we believe in. And sometimes I know it gets to you, but it is done with love. It is done with passion. It is done for the benefit of this beautiful country that we have. Everybody that's here understands what a family is all about.
Listen.
The most difficult thing is the leader of a family, who is our Prime Minister, who hails from Orange Walk Central. It is difficult for him to keep everybody happy, because we are human beings and everybody has a different need. Everybody has a different circumstance. We represent different cultures. We represent different regions. And so, don't take it wrong, Prime Minister. We are only giving you, in my case, the views from the West. But it's not, on this day, more beautiful than Orange Walk. Orange Walkeños, ustedes tienen el honor de tener el primer ministro que viene de las áreas rurales. El primer ministro que no sale de la ciudad de Belice. Eso fue histórico. Tienen un líder que es humilde. Tienen un líder que es carismático. Y a partir de todo tienen un líder que trabaja bastante duro. Y eso nos pone orgullosos, nosotros también, en todo el país. Prime Minister, thank you very much. I wish you and your colleagues all the best. We know that we will do well, but there's a lot of work. There's hard work. I think there is much more work than we have experienced in the first term, because some of us were novices at what we are doing, and now we have more experience. So I think the country will be able to benefit from another PUP government with more talent coming in, the younger ones that came before us, that are new candidates, adding to everything that we have already. Thank you very much. Los quiero mucho. Feliz noche. PUP!
Thank you so much, Honorable Julius, for those words. And of course, we do remember the war, we do remember the battles, but we also remember the victories that we have had along the way. And we're proud PUPs tonight standing here.
Let's
All right.
Just have it right here. There you go.
All right, we're back. Your mic is working?
I think so.
Welcome back.
Let's go try one PUP. We'll see if it work with true. PUP! Yes, man. On a wake up, on a wake up.
That's right, that's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker hails from the Pickstock constituency in Belize City. A dynamic gentleman who has gone all over the world, making sure everybody knows about Belize, about the tourism product that Belize offer, that is on the same level as anybody worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also the regional deputy party leader for the East. And ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Honorable Anthony Marla to the microphone tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, Orange Walk. Good night, PM, Mrs. Briceño, DPM, other members of Cabinet and the House of Representatives, councillors, mayors, distinguished guests, CEOs who are here. It's good to be back in Orange Walk Town. I'll tell you a little story. I partly grew up in Orange Walk Town. Nearly every weekend, I used to be in a Rosanna's house. In my feed we good. So Orange Walk now a special place to me. In fact, I call Emil my big brother. Not much more older than me, but still my big brother. And that's why whenever any member of Orange Walk has called on me, I have tried my best to deliver. I want to ask you a question tonight. Was this here 4 years ago? Huh? Answer me, man. Was this here 4 years ago? Orange Walk has never looked like this under our government. Now, we don't have a lot of superstars here. We don't hardly ever lose. The Prime Minister that the winningest era rep and member of the House, I think from 1993, you're the win election. In fact, you're on tongue board before that together, right? You have Kevin, you have Abi, and you have me Bale Munchie. I've known Munchie for about 35 years, right? Munchie or more. So I'm a Bale that. But you guys are important because UNO provide the energy behind the Prime Minister. Once the support comes for Orange Walk, he ain't got the energy. And I could tell you, most of we still can't keep up with him when he's on the campaign trail. So I can't wait for when he call the election card and things really get out. We just have to look where we're there right now, you know. Lowest unemployment in the history of Belize. Lowest poverty rate in the history of Belize. Most cement homes being built in about 13 to 15 years. More opportunities for women. Look for we team. We got a lot more women. And what they try to kick out the woman from the other side. We have more people going to school, providing, and we're providing a lot more scholarships and opportunities, new innovative ideas. We have more land being issued than ever before. 20,000 house lots have been issued, or titles and leases. And then I said this the other day, you know, this time a real fact for sure things to change. And we're headed in the right direction. Also, Mai tell me this the other day. He say, since we raised the minimum wage, well, a lot of people may against, we still bite the bullet and do it. Since we raised the minimum wage, they come back, stop sell, and now whole chicken and whole cut, they sell more than they come back. That's not true? Then there are big stats, you know. So make we keep the work. I could tell you, the Eastern Caucus want to deliver, and we want to deliver some surprising seats in this next election. And I could tell you that Pickstock want to deliver in the next general election by bigger margins than we did the last couple. When me Pickstock crowd there for Carmelita, I got a lot of voters there, okay? Thank you, Orange Walk. See you up on the next campaign trail.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the Honorable Anthony Mala.
Okay, he has his crowd chanting on the side for him. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are enjoying. We're about to get to the good part of the night, but we have one more speaker before we get to that part of the night. Yeah. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium to give his address the area representative for Freetown Division, former party leader, Honorable Francis Fonseca.
Let's welcome Honorable Francis Fonseca, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Good night, Orange Walk. As Julius said, nobody can put on a show like Orange Walk, right? Very proud, very honored to be here tonight to celebrate with our party leader, our Prime Minister, and my fellow colleagues, colleague ministers. My friends, it's always an honor and pleasure to come to Sugar City, to come to beautiful Orange Walk. I bring you greetings from the Freetown constituency, and we pledge to you that we will deliver Freetown once again for the People's United Party, whenever the Prime Minister is ready. And I hope you wait till next year. My friends, you know, I have the great honor and privilege of working each and every day with our leader, the Prime Minister, with my colleagues in cabinet, fellow ministers who are being endorsed tonight. And I know that from my own experience working with them, I know that these are people who are deeply committed to the development of Belize, deeply committed to uplifting our people, deeply committed to improving the quality of life for the Belizean people, and improving, of course, the quality of life for the people here in Orange Walk. So it's a great, great honor and privilege to work with them each and every day. You know, over the past 4 years, you know, many speakers have talked about what we inherited when we came into government. And that's very true. And it's easy to forget because so much has happened over the past 4 years. And there's so much good happening in our country today. The transformation has been absolutely impressive. So it's often easy to forget how bad things were in November of 2020. But we can't forget. We cannot forget. And the reason that we have been able to transform our country over the past 4 years is because of the leadership of our Prime Minister, John Briceño, and the hard work of our members of the cabinet and our parliament, our PUP representatives. Everybody has been working together. Everybody has been rowing in the same direction, pulling in the same direction. And so, you know, a lot has been done. I often say to people, over the past 4 years, this government has perhaps done more to transform Belize than any other government in the history of our country. But the Prime Minister will be the first one to tell you there is a lot more work to be done. And that is why we need to continue this work. That is why we need to continue with the People's United Party under the leadership of the Honorable John Briceño. So my friends, I am here today to express my full support for my colleagues, the leader and other representatives here in the North. And I want to know if you are ready. Are you ready for 5 more years for Monchi Cervantes? Are you ready for 5 more years for Jose Abelardo May? Are you ready for 5 more years for Kevin Bernard? And I know I don't have to ask you this. Are you ready for 5 more years for the Honorable John Briceño? My friends, thank you. God bless all of you. God bless beautiful Orange Walk. God bless Belize. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Honorable Francis Fonseca. And how are you feeling, ladies and gentlemen? ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Cómo se sienten ahorita? ¿Están sintiendo el amor del PUP? PUP the love, PUP the energy, PUP the dynamism. And you know, when we have these conventions, we have to remember our music, our songs.
That's right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much other political party can say this, but we in the PUP have our national anthem. Hit it, DJ. PUP.
Enjoy some music. We'll take a musical break. Enjoy some of the PUP music, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't want no talk by the hundreds and the thousands. My fellow Belizeans, my people, are you ready? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. PUP the Allah. Welcome to the party. PUP the Allah. Welcome to the party.
Kevin, Bernard, Kevin, Bernard, Kevin, Bernard, champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Kevin Bernard a champion, champion, champion. Yes, he's a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know PUP is a champion.
It's the time, election time again. Let we vote with the PUP. Combine the legion, unite and work as one. Make we vote with the PUP. Under new leadership, we journey this leadership. We coming up very strong in this whole nation.
Overly the economy face start blooming again. We want the better education for the children. More people need more money than them pocket that we spend. Make an expand to the country and bring in some factory. We need a businessman that can hire to run the country. You need people to millions and not just stand down in our history. But we need more jobs, let the people working. Go to Robin Wilson project. PUP is all about progress. Religion people, rude after me, rude after you, rude after all of we. Rude after me, rude after you, everybody feel win. Rude after me, rude after you, rude after all of we. We want the PUP, everybody don't know.
Step and drop, 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 step and drop. Hey, PUP, step and drop, 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 step and drop. Hey, PUP, step and drop. When you talk about less crime, oh yes. When you talk about more jobs, oh yes. Free education, oh yes. In the institution, oh yes. First time I go nuts, to my brothers and my sisters, yeah. I will go to food security, step and lock, yeah.
Contaré la historia de este que es mi candidato. Todos lo conocen, se llama José Abelardo. Todos lo conocen, se llama José Abelardo. Pa' que el pueblo crezca, dale la oportunidad. Votaremos juntos, es el cambio de verdad. Votaremos juntos, es el cambio de verdad. Abelardo quiere este pueblo mejorar.
What you like to change our life, no matter what they say, 'cause I know you personally. We grow up together like family. But you is a good man, someone you don't understand. A very humble man, and a down to earth man, a man that full with love for country and people. Yeah, we know. So when we go to the polls, we voting for country, for humility, and integrity, and equality, and transparency, and honesty. A man with a vision, but he can be general.
Hand in hand, listen to me, everyone. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Hey, you step and drop. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Gonna step and drop, step and drop. Hey, you step and drop. Think about the better you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and as we stay on track, we move on with the next part of our agenda this evening, a very important part of the evening. So we kindly ask that the front kindly get settled as we come up with the best part of the evening. This is the part of the evening where our 4 candidates will be nominated. They'll be accepting their nominations and taking the oath. At this time, mic check for Mr. PUP, please.
Oh yes. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, for this part of the ceremony, we call on the party chairman, Honorable Henry Charles Usher, to join us here at the podium, and he's right here. Let's give Honorable Henry Charles a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night, Orange Walk. PUP. Why, party leader, prime minister, the last time I see a crowd like this was right before the municipal election in Belize City, and I was dancing on the stage And I wonder if that's why you bring me on after the music come on, if you want to make a dance again. Nah, I'll pause this time. I'll hold it down this time. I'll hold it down this time. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure to be in Orange Walk, in PUP territory. Let me hear you, Orange Walk. PUP. And we know that the march to victory has begun tonight. Prime Minister, you got me nervous, you know. When I say all of the signs, they go up and down like that, and it look like I did at the Democratic National Convention or something like that. You make a wonder if elections in November. You make a wonder, Prime Minister. But what the Honorable Julius said earlier is very important. The work continues, and it does not matter when the election will be called, because we are going to be victorious whenever those elections are called. So tonight, it's about celebration. Tonight, it's about putting in place your champions, your winners here in Orange Walk. But it's also to let the message go forward that we will continue the work. And ladies and gentlemen, 14 years ago, the party leader came to me and he said, Henry, I want you to be the chairman of the party. I never know what to expect. I certainly did not think I would be here 14 years later, still as the chairman of the party. But I can tell you this, that as the slogan says, I will always march forward together with the Honorable John Briceño as my leader, because he is the best Prime Minister this country has. We have gone through 3 revolutions. We have gone through the revolution of the Right Honorable George Price, the peaceful, constructive revolution. And in a few moments, the 4 candidates will be swearing in and swearing to support the peaceful, constructive revolution. And isn't it ironic that the next side they talk about constructive resignation? That's what they are talking about. We are talking about a constructive revolution. They are talking about constructive resignation. But that is the first revolution. The second one had to do with culture, had to do with identity under the Right Honorable Said Musa. And that is what we had from 1998 to 2008. We had a revolution of the identity, making sure we know our culture, making sure we know what it meant to be Belizean. And ladies and gentlemen, in the last 45 months, in the last 4 years or so, under the leadership of the Honorable John Briceño as our Prime Minister, we have had an economic revolution in our country, where we have seen our country's economy be put back on track to make sure that national development continues. So everyone here tonight, and all joining us on the live stream, you need to stay on track. You need to make sure that you continue to support the People's United Party. Continue to support the Honorable Monchi Cervantes, the Honorable Kevin Bernard, the Honorable Abelardo Mai, and of course, our Prime Minister, the Honorable John Briceño, PUP! Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Henry Charles. And of course, we are ready, we are ready, we are ready. Now we get to a very important part of the evening.
This part is the formal part of the ceremony, and I believe we should have the Secretary General with us up here. So I should call on Mr. Linsford Castillo. SecGen, can you join us up here? And ladies and gentlemen, we will have nominations by each of the different areas, each of the different constituencies from Orange Walk. And so we start off with Orange Walk North for the nominations of the candidates.
Mic check.
We should have a mic on the floor, and we are going to ask Adreidi Marian Correa to go ahead, okay, with the nomination for the candidate for Orange Walk North.
PUP! Let us stand up, my people. Good night, everyone. It is with honor and privilege to stand here and be the person to nominate Honorable Ramon Monchis Cervantes. He has brought a renewed sense of progress and hope to Orange Walk North. Yes, I said it right. Never before we have witnessed so much accomplishment in so little time. It is for 13 years that we have been oppressed, longing for the changes that now we are beginning to see. And that's why today I stand here with great pride to nominate Honorable Ramon Monchis Cervantes as the standard bearer of Orange Walk North. Together, we move forward stronger than ever. Juntos avanzamos con más fuerza. Bienvenidos al Partido Unido del Pueblo, PUP. Thank you.
We invite Honorable Ramon Monchis Cervantes to join us. As we continue with our nominations, for Orange Walk East, we have nominating Honorable Kevin Bernard, Councillor Dorrit Pascasio.
PUP! PUP! Orange Walk East in the house? Make some noise! I, Councillor Dorrit Denise Pascasio, and the East Committee rise to present our champion for the past 4 years!
Everyone that is here, have no fear.
All our villages and section of Orange Walk have felt the positive power of progress of our representative being the drive behind the massive Ministry of Health and Wellness has only enhanced his service to his people in education, community, infrastructure, job creation, health, of course, and more. It is therefore my pleasure and duty to proudly nominate the Honorable Kevin Bernard as our standard bearer to contest the next general election for the Orange Walk East constituency. Orange Walk East! PUP! The champion, the Punta King, Honorable Kevin Bernard!
Thank you so very much, Councillor Dorrit. Somebody give one pack of hearts for her, please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to nominate the Honorable Jose Abelardo May for another 5-year term, we have Mr. Luis Tun.
Good night, everybody.
My Orange Walk people from the south, stand up, raise those placards. Let me hear some noise. More noise.
Te presento mi candidato al ingeniero José Abelardo May. Échale ritmo.
Good night, Mr. Chairman, esteemed colleagues and members of the PUP, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Louis Stone, a proud Belizean from Trinidad Village, a loyal PUP and a constituent of Orange Walk South. We have come here today because we are proud of our area representative for Orange Walk South. We have seen his hard work as Minister of Agriculture and his dedication to our area. We can give testament to his hard work and care for the people, young and old. It does not even seem like 4 years have passed, and we want to see more. We want more development. We want more dedication to our young people. We want more improvement in agriculture. We want a champion to continue fighting for us. Minister May is recognized by many as the best Minister of Agriculture Belize has ever had. In Central America and the Caribbean region, he is respected for his knowledge and achievement in agriculture. I am proud to present a champion of the farmers, a champion of the people. We Orange Walk South are proud to nominate Honorable Jose Abelardo May to be our standard bearer for another 5 years, and we pledge to work along with him once more for Orange Walk South. PUP!
And of course, nominating our area representative for Orange Walk Central and our Prime Minister, we have Mr. Luis Aguilar.
All right, yes. Can we have all Orange Walk Central stand up, please? And please make some noise. PUP! PUP! All right. My name is Luis Aguilar Jr. and I'm a very proud voter and constituent of Orange Walk Central. Today we come here to stand with our Prime Minister and for our Prime Minister and our area representative for Orange Walk Central. And today we tell the world, the whole world, that we are satisfied with the work and the time he has been giving us for the last 31 years. Today, we nominate the Honorable John Briceño to be our standard bearer for another 5 years. And we pledge to work along with you, Johnny Briceño, once more for Orange Walk Central in 2025. PUP!
Who is the answer? Johnny is the answer. Who is the answer? Johnny is the answer. PUP all the way. Yeah. Oh God, we need the economy to start moving on then. We want the better education for we children.
Ladies and gentlemen, the four champions of Orange Walk. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. And now we'll have the swearing in of your four champions. Honorable Ramon Monchis Cervantes, Honorable Kevin Bernard, Honorable Jose Abelardo May, and of course, the Prime Minister needing no introduction at all, Honorable John Briceño. And so we call on Secretary General Linsford Castillo to join us up here at the front to officiate for these ceremonies, for the swearing in, that is. And we have senior members of the Orange Walk community, senior JPs, who are going to participate in this ceremony as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. PUP!
PUP. All right, I feel quite at home tonight. I have the pleasure to be joined tonight by senior members of the Order of Distinguished Service who are here tonight to witness this historic occasion, the swearing in of our 4 standard bearers for the Orange Walk District, Orange Walk North, Orange Walk South, Orange Walk East, and Orange Walk Central, PUP. And so, you guys are ready? The members of the ODS, we have Honorable Adrian Danny Madrid, we have Maestro Valdez, we have the Honorable Belisario Carballo, and we have the Honorable Vildo Marin joining us tonight. And I would like to ask each standard bearer to place their right hand on the Bible and in their left hand a copy of the party constitution. This is a very serious moment, ladies and gentlemen. Standard bearers, if you could please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear to work for the achievements of the aims and objectives
of
the peaceful, constructive Belizean revolution,
of the peaceful, constructive Belizean revolution,
the principles and programs
the principles and programs
of the People's United Party,
of the People's United Party,
to abide by the Constitution,
to abide by the Constitution,
discipline and decisions
of
the People's United Party,
the People's United Party,
to vote for, and encourage others to vote, for all candidates, of the People's United Party, in all elections, and not to be a member, or supporter of any other political party, or any organization, whose philosophy, ideology, principles, policies or programs are contrary to or inconsistent with those of the People's United Party. So help me God. A round of applause for our 4 new standard bearers for the Orange Walk District. PUP! PUP! Congratulations. Prime Minister. Please, I'm going to sign an oath. Please sign the oath. Abelardo do Mai.
leave it right there. We don't really need it.
Okay. Yes, we ask the four candidates to
To
kindly
please stay
remain
on stage with us. Newly elected candidates, standard bearers, representatives, can you please stay up here with us? Because this part is about you now. Your four champions, give them a round of applause! PUP! 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 That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These are the four gentlemen that are going to sweep the elections in Orange Walk. In the next elections, guaranteed 500, 600, 700, 800%, whatever percentage you want to add to it. Orange Walk, done blue, yes, stay blue, and it will remain blue. Because you have up here at the front four of the best leaders we have ever had in all time. The speakers that came up told you all about these gentlemen, and they will represent us in the upcoming elections, and Orange Walk will be proud to be blue, blue, and blue.
All right. Now at this time, for their acceptance speech, we'd like to invite first Honorable Ramon Monchi Cervantes for his speech.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Muy buenas tardes. Before I begin, I would like to wish Mr. Belisario Carballo a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. He has been a long, faithful, long-serving general of the People's United Party. Where's Mr. Bellis?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Mr. Bellis.
Yes.
Prime Minister of Belize, Honorable John Briceño, Mrs. Briceño, Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Cordell Hyde, Ministers of Cabinet, fellow parliamentarians, invited guests, mi gente del norte, mi gente de Orange Walk Norte, and everybody from Orange Walk District who came to endorse the four Tigers of Orange Walk District. Where are you? All right. Gracias a todos ustedes por estar presentes en esta gran convención celebrando nuestras candidaturas para seguir sirviéndoles. Gracias especialmente a la bella gente de Orange Walk North por renovar su confianza en mí como su candidato para las próximas elecciones. Les quiero mucho. Gracias a Dios por darnos la vida y la fortaleza por estar aquí en este momento tan grandioso. Hace 10 años comenzamos la marcha hacia la victoria para el Partido Unido del Pueblo en Orange Walk Norte. En aquellos tiempos me recuerdo, y creo que todos nos recordamos, que muchos pensaban que nunca podíamos ganar, que nunca íbamos a ganar. El ambiente era desalentador y el futuro oscuro. Pero con el ánimo, el vigor y el apoyo de ustedes, el pueblo norteño, comenzamos a ver en el horizonte la victoria. Y nos unimos, nos fortalecimos y luchamos arduamente hasta llegar aquí haciendo Orange Walk Norte, PUP
PUP. Durante esta lucha tuvimos muchos ganes, pero también atrasos, muchas alegrías y a veces tristeza. Y nuestra pérdida más grande y dolorosa fue cuando secuestraron y asesinaron a mi padre, el señor Don Ramón Cervantes Padre, un gran ser querido y fiel general del Partido Unido del Pueblo. Y eso pasó apenas 17 días después de que ustedes me eligieron en un día como hoy para ser su candidato para Orange Rock Norte. Ese día, señoras y señores, se cayó el cielo, se desplomaron nuestros corazones y se congeló el tiempo. Se sentía como el fin de todo, el fin de la política y el fin del mundo. Pero gracias a esa gran señora, mi Santa Madre, Doña Vilma, se puede sentar, ma, se puede parar, por favor. Gracias a ella y sus palabras de proveniencia divina, que cuando aquel tiempo yo le dije que con este dolor tan inmenso por la muerte de mi padre, tenía ganas de no seguir. Y ella me respondió: hijo, ¿y qué vas a hacer con toda la gente que cree en ti? Esas palabras, señoras y señores, esas palabras santas, solo pudieron haber venido de una fuente, de nuestro divino Creador. Y gracias a esa inspiración divina, gracias a la confianza que ustedes, el pueblo norteño, me han brindado, estoy aquí una vez más, aceptando sus apoyos, aceptando su nominación, aceptando sus aprobaciones para representarles una vez más en las próximas elecciones. Y hoy estoy orgulloso de estar los 4 de nosotros del norte, Kevin, Abelardo y nuestro querido primer ministro, el honorable John Briceño, como sus candidatos ya oficiales. Y ahora iniciamos la marcha hacia la próxima victoria cuando llamen las elecciones. Señoras y señores, como dijo, creo que el honorable Francis Fonseca, nos tenemos que recordar que todo ha pasado bajo este gobierno del PUP. En menos de 4 años, este gobierno PUP, bajo el mandato de nuestro querido primer ministro, el honorable John Briceño, ha traído mucho más progreso y desarrollo que lo que hizo el UDP en 13 años de fracaso. A pesar de que el UDP dejó a este país en bancarrota total, este gobierno PUP nos levantó de las cenizas y ahora estamos en un rumbo hacia la prosperidad para todos los beliceños. ¿Se acuerdan cuando Dean Barrow dijo que lamenta por Belice, que lamenta por los que vienen después de él? Pues ahora su único lamento es que el gobierno del primer ministro John Briceño nos ha sacado de la bancarrota y nos ha traído a una posición económica y social donde somos la envidia del Caribe y de Centroamérica. Porque además de estabilizar las finanzas de este país y además de impulsar el crecimiento de nuestra economía en tan poco tiempo, este gobierno PUP ha traído más progreso y más prosperidad a las vidas cotidianas de todos los beliceños. Este gobierno PUP ha construido, mejorado y pavimentado más carreteras en tan poco tiempo. Ha hecho más casas en tan poco tiempo. Hemos dado más asistencias para la educación a más estudiantes. Varias escuelas ahora son gratis, las escuelas secundarias. Este gobierno PUP ha hecho gratis más servicios médicos en los hospitales públicos. Ya implementamos el NHI, National Health Insurance, el Seguro Nacional de Salud para todos los beliceños. Este gobierno PUP ha impulsado la economía, el crecimiento económico y hemos creado más trabajos para todos los beliceños. El desempleo ha bajado a niveles sin precedentes. Aumentamos el salario mínimo de $3.30 la hora a $5 por hora. Este gobierno PUP hemos demostrado nuestro apoyo a los cañeros, que han sido la fundación de nuestra economía norteña. El precio por tonelada de azúcar de caña ha subido a niveles nunca antes vistos. Se han arreglado las diferencias pacíficamente y con mayor consideración para nuestros cañeros. Y ahora hemos hecho realidad el Commission of Inquiry para modernizar y desarrollar la industria cañera para el beneficio de todos los cañeros beliceños en un mundo más competitivo. Este gobierno, señoras y señores, este gobierno PUP está con ustedes, está con la gente, estamos con el pueblo beliceño. En Orange Rock Norte continuaremos con las pavimentaciones de las calles en las aldeas, construiremos más escuelas y seguiremos promoviendo el deporte. Pronto construiremos una estación de policía en Trail Farm. Daremos más asistencia para la educación y atención médica. Continuaremos con las asistencias sociales. Seguiremos solucionando temas de terrenos que han estado estancados por muchos años y haremos más terrenos disponibles para la gente. Seguiremos con las asistencias a los más necesitados. Continuaremos apoyando a los cañeros y la industria cañera. Aunque mucho se ha cumplido, mucho más hay para hacer. Porque Belice sigue creciendo y sigue prosperando en un mundo globalizado y más competitivo. Y no cabe duda que solo con un gobierno PUP, Belice seguirá prosperando. Solo con un gobierno PUP habrá más desarrollo. Solo con un gobierno PUP habrán más oportunidades de empleos y inversiones. Solo con un gobierno PUP habrá prosperidad para todos los beliceños. Como su candidato del PUP para Orange Rock Norte, me comprometo humildemente a seguir el adelanto, el progreso y el desarrollo para toda la gente de Orange Rock Norte. Siempre estaré con ustedes para solucionar sus problemas y mejorar sus vidas. Siempre estaré contigo. Juntos avanzamos con más fuerza. Moving forward stronger. Hasta la victoria siempre. Muchas gracias. Que Dios les bendiga.
Sí, el aplauso fuerte para el honorable Ramón Monchi Cervantes. Thank you so very much, DJ.
That's right, that's right. I know you guys enjoy those tracks from our candidates. No worry, we soon I'm going to get all full glimpse of all the good music. This is like Apple iTunes music, then boy just take out new things. So when I get the full thing soon.
And you guys are not seeing it, but Melissa is dancing back there every time the music command.
Why you to sell me out?
Because this is an occasion.
You're supposed to be my friend and my buddy, you know, for to sell me out?
But what I'm saying is that you're celebrating because
That's
this
right,
is an occasion
right.
for celebration. We
That's
have
right.
4 champions, and ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker has one of those songs. I was hearing it at the beginning. Champion, 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 champion. The champion of the East, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Kevin Bernard!
Champion, champion, everybody know Kevin Bernard.
PUP! PUP! Let me hear you loud and clear, PUP! It's always good to be here. Let me hear Santa Marta, Carmelita, Tower Hill, Champagne Ridge, and Orange Walk, Tom, and Palmer. First, let me start by thanking my lovely wife, Wendy, and my daughter, Wendelin, for joining me here today. They have been my support behind the scenes as well and tolerate me when I have to go out late night and travel and campaign. They have been there. But also, let me thank Councillor Dorette for that wonderful nomination. And I want to thank the wider Orange Walk East constituency for the love and the support that you have continued to give me. PUP! Prime Minister, I know that it is in your hands whenever you will let that bugle song. But I can tell you that when you call that election, we will not only beat Aragon like what we did him in the last election, we will beat him by 3 times the amount, because our people in Orange Walk East are ready to let them know that the East has gone blue, 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 and will never turn to the UDP. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 3 years and 9 months, this government has been working for the people. You have seen development across this country. You have seen where our unemployment rate has gone down to 3% and now even going down further. You have seen poverty reduced by more than 50% down to 26%. We have seen economic growth across this country. People are now getting land more than ever before. You are seeing our people going to school, our younger children. And we have our Minister of Education, our Minister of Lands, our Deputy Prime Minister, and other cabinet colleagues who are here, who continuously work together with our Prime Minister so that we deliver on Plan Belize, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by highlighting some of the things we have done in Orange Walk East. 3 years ago, when you visited Santa Marta, you couldn't even make a phone call from that village. Today, Santa Marta now has access to internet, can make proper phone calls, and can communicate to the people. Three and a half years ago, Santa Marta didn't even have access to healthcare in their community. But today, we can boast that Santa Marta now has a health clinic to serve the people of that community. Ladies and gentlemen, from the day Tower Hill was made a village, and it was always under the UDP. But today, when the last village council elections when we had and we won, we made a commitment to the people of Tower Hill. They were always depending
on the Carmelita water system. But now, Tower Hill residents have their own water system. And I must thank my honorable member, Oscar Requena, for his support in that area. Palmar, ladies and gentlemen, as well, I can tell you, we are coming even bigger in Palmar. We have done a lot of major works, but there's much more to be done. And I can guarantee the residents of Palmar that under my leadership, their 2 main roads will be paved. And let us not forget the famous promise of the Champagne Ridge Road. How many years you have heard of the Champagne Ridge Road? Well, today, more than 3 miles of road is now paved, and I want to thank the Honorable Julius Espat and our Prime Minister to making sure that that commitment is now a reality. And when you look in the town, ladies and gentlemen, I must pick up our mayor, because he and his council have been working together with us in Orange Walk East, and more than 30 streets in our town have been paved in Orange Walk East, and we will not rest, we will not end till every street in our community in Orange Walk East is also paved. But we can go further, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to education, when it comes to land. I know that has always been a challenge in the Orange Walk East constituency. Where do we expand? Where do we find new land to give our people? I can say that even though we have delivered over 300 titles and house lots to people, we are now almost finalized with the survey of another 525 lots that will go to the first-time landowners. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Plan Belize is about. And let us not talk about health care. I want to thank the Prime Minister through his wisdom and our cabinet and our members of the National Assembly. The National Health Insurance, ladies and gentlemen, has been rolled out to almost every part of this country. And early next year, we have the commitment for it to go down west so that the residents of the Cayo district can also benefit from NHI. How benefiting it is when a pregnant mother can get access to quality ultrasound. How beneficial it is when you can access quality care through the NHI. That is what we are doing, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Plan Belize is about. And I want to stand here today and I humbly accept your nomination as your candidate for the next upcoming general election. And I can tell you that Orange Walk East will deliver once again PUP! PUP! Thank you! Muchísimas gracias! Les quiero mucho!
Bernard, champion, 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 champion.
Let's hear it one more time for the Honorable Kevin Bernard!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He is the champion of the East, and we know that all the works that these gentlemen have been putting in our beautiful Orange Walk district, it's amazing, and we're happy to see the works coming, and we're ready for more. Are you guys ready for more? All right.
Si estamos complacidos todos, felices, estamos celebrando, estamos de fiesta. Desde las aldeas de Orange Walk Sur, desde Guinea Grass. ¿Dónde está Guinea Grass? Desde Fireburn. Desde Indian Church, desde San Carlos, desde San Felipe, desde August Pine Ridge, desde Trinidad, desde San Lázaro, desde Yo Creek, señoras y señores, Las aldeas del sur están acá así presentes para apoyar al campeón del sur, al mejor ministro de Agricultura que ha visto el país de Belice. Señoras y señores, les presentamos esta noche al honorable José Abelardo May.
Presento mi candidato al ingeniero José Abelardo May. Échale ritmo.
PUP! Let me hear you. Orange Walk North! No. Orange Walk North! Orange Walk Central! Orange Walk East! Orange Walk South! That's good. Muy buenas noches a todos, amigos, amigas, apoyantes del gran partido PUP. Es un orgullo y con placer que acepto la nominación de mi amigo y apoyante Luis Tun. I humbly accept, sir, the nomination made by Luis Tun of Trinidad Village. Thank you, sir. Before I came here, a friend said to me, you know why you should vote for the PUP? He said, try to remember. He said, go back way 5 years. No, not the back way part. Make you recall 5 years ago. Remember, in 2020 and before, the jobs were scarce. Employment was scarce. The industries were in a mess. Citrus, banana, sugar, shrimp, carrots were in a mess. During COVID, they locked down Blue Creek and San Felipe. They had no idea what they were doing. They locked down shipyard. Went to take food in with trucks to the people. They had no idea how to handle the pandemic. Estaban confundidos. And what they created was a mess. What they created was poverty, more poverty, and misery. Remember, they locked down the free zone. There were no jobs. Tourism was zero, right? We did zero. There was no tourism. The Belizean people were literally starving. And to add to the grief, they locked down the export of cattle. What a jackass move that was. Class A jackass move, right, Chris? And the IMF told us when we won, you need to retrench the public servants. You need to increase taxes. How can we do that when there's no job? How can we do that when we're not exporting anything? How can you do that when there's no tourism? Well, the man with the white head now became a black, no, a white. Said, no. We smarter than that. We smarter than that. And we sat down in cabinet and we thought, and lo and behold, the Prime Minister and his team came up with an excellent plan. We got a haircut. Everybody got a haircut. We do, 15% or 20. How much they give me? 15. The cut with salary 15%. Me show me the real up, but we take it, accept it. And 1.5 years after,
And they told us that we only increased the GDP the following year by 1.5%, something like that. The following year and a half, we grew the economy by 12.5%. Not 1.5%, by 12.5% under the leadership of Prime Minister Brisenyo. Isn't that formidable? We were the spotlight of the region. We gave back the public servants and the teachers and salary back. That is what the PUP has done. So the person said, that's why we should vote for the PUP again. They locked down a very important export commodity, cattle. Today, that industry is worth $90 million Belize dollars. There are the same amount of cattle farmers as there are cane farmers, 5,430. The same amount. So that jackass move by locking down the export was a disaster economically for us. Today, my friends, under the leadership of Prime Minister Brisenyo, the shrimp industry is reviving. We are struggling and working with the sugarcane industry. We will solve it. We will. I have 5 more years to solve it. But we will. We are bringing back the citrus industry. The banana industry is rebounding right now. The cattle industry is growing more. The grain industry, my friends, you're supposed to be proud Belizeans. In this country, we don't import a grain of corn, a grain of rice, a grain of beans, a pound of pork, a pound of chicken, a single egg, a pound of beef. We produce everything in this country under the PUP. And we have 5 more years to perfect that, and we will, under Prime Minister Brisenyo and the PUP. So, my friends, we have a good team. We have good intentions. Over the next 5 years, we will take Belize to the level never seen before. But for that, we will need your support. And with that, my friends, we will be in a place that we've never been before. Before I end, I want to thank the beautiful people of Orange Rock South for their continuous support, for believing in me, and being convinced that I'm here to help this country grow. As a matter of fact, there is no UDP after the Tamales War. They throw tamales at each other, then say, and it's mere shantia with tamales. There is no UDP. As a matter of fact, I told the Prime Minister, I almost want field to advise you, to advise the Governor General to call elections at 30 days. But then I remember something. I can't because I haven't finished the Guinea Grass Road yet. And then I'm not finished electrifying St. Carlos and Indian Church and Fireborn yet. And then I'm not finished the road from St. Carlos to Indian Church yet. And then I need to finish the road from Indian Church to San Felipe. And then we are call the elections. And then we are win the elections. And we are there 5 more years. So we have a lot of work to do. So Prime Minister, please don't call the election right now. Please. Wait till I finish my road. Oh, and the Blue Creek Road, Cookie. The Blue Creek Road have to finish, Cookie. We don't sign that. We have finished that. Before I finish, I want to thank my colleagues in Cabinet for all their support and for tolerating a tough head like me. You know, I got a very strong character. Every time they school me. I want to thank my colleagues in Cabinet for your support. Orange Rock South could not be what it is today without your support. And I thank you for that. And I want to thank my family for being there for me. If you can never be an area representative for 40 years without your family support, without the tolerance that you would need from your family, because this is a very difficult job. I thank my family, I thank my colleagues, and I thank the beautiful people of Orange Rock South. PUP! PUP!
Es un hombre sincero, honrado y trabajador, es la esperanza del pueblo entero.
Let's hear it one more time for the Honorable Jose Abelardo May.
Man, it's giving such hype vibes. Let me see everybody with a placard in their hand. Wave it! PUP! That's right, that's right.
You feeling love, Mel?
I feel lot of love,
Oh, yes, because PUP a lot of love.
They send me a little WhatsApp just down and say that all of the 12 UDP, then when me still at the Orange Walk, gone crash Chetomal because they never want to stay for this.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
So everybody gonna chat tonight. They never want to see this thing.
And they still don't see it on Facebook anyway.
Of course, because we're
Retransmit it for them to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down, and I know that everybody is anxious to hear the Prime Minister's speech, right? But right before we do that, I'd like to introduce to you a gentleman coming from Belize City who knows all about the hard knocks, who walks with the people and cares for his people. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Cordell Hyde.
Give it up for Honorable Cordell Hyde.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. That was a conspiracy for Kevin Bernard, you know. Since he could dance, he want to show people we can't dance, you understand? But before I really get into it, I think it's important for me to say that we are nothing without you, the people. You see, that we up on the stage, right? That we people say in front of the cameras, that we people big up all the time. The minister this, the minister that, the prime minister this, the deputy prime minister that. But we are nothing without you, the people who support us. You, the people who walk with us. You, the people who stick with us. You, the people who held our hands during the hardest of times. Because now, you have 4 powerful area representatives in Orange Walk. But there was a time when you only had 1. You only had 1. But you stuck with us. You held our hands. You cried with us. You believed in us. You believed with us. You eat egg and bread with us. You stuck with us. And because you stuck with us, we are here today. And so I think we need to give ourselves a round of applause. I don't know. Because we wouldn't be here without you. Now, I am happy to be in beautiful Orange Walk, Sugar City Orange Walk, home of the PUP, home of the Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister from outside of Belize City, and the Prime Minister who will take us to back-to-back general election victories, whatever I'm ready to call it. But we don't have every reason for be proud, you know. Because we don't have the best agriculture minister, the great Jose May. He make all the cattle farmers get very, very rich. I hope that they take care of your campaign. And then we have the best minister of health, the tall man, We make sure that NHI is spread all over the country. Kevin Bernard. And then we have the champion, the people's champion, the man who look out for his constituents and the cane farmers every single day, the great Monchi Cervantes. Now, whenever the Prime Minister call elections, it can be 4-4. 4-4 easy. No care who they bring, because the man that change candidates every minute. So you can't be sure who you're going to face. But whoever they bring, Kevin Bernard will win by thousands. Jose Mai will win by thousands. Monchi Cervantes will win by thousands. I don't know if that Danny Grijalva will run against you again, Prime Minister, but whoever they bring, you'll win by thousands, span top of thousands, span top of thousands. But let me tell you this quickly. It's easy for us to take for granted where we are today. It's easy for us to forget from whence we came. It is easy for us to forget what we were going through in November of 2020. Tens of thousands of Belizeans were out of work. Hundreds of people were dying from COVID. The government at the day had to borrow $1 million a day to pay the salaries for teachers and public officers. The IMF was telling us that we needed to fire 3,000 public officers and teachers, and we needed to raise GST to 19%. But the Prime Minister is cut from a different cloth. He come from a different land. He drink one different water. He breathe one different air. He wired differently. He said, hell no. And he roll up for his sleeve and he gone to work, because nobody works harder than this man in the country of Belize. Absolutely nobody. And in 3.5 short years, we have turned things around. But it's not just because of working hard. He had the smarts, he had the courage, he had the guts to make some big, tough decisions. He opened up this country when all the health experts were telling us to wait. He renegotiated the super bond into the blue bond. He renegotiated the Petro-Caribbean loan. He raised the minimum wage to $5 when everybody was saying we need to wait some years because this is not the time. He bit the bullet and he did it. And he did something that we don't talk about enough. He took back the Bolido. He took back the Bolido. And with that one move, the government of Belize has collected $70 million in gross revenue over the last 8 months. With that one move, by the end of this year, the government and people of Belize would have gotten $20 million in profits alone. And instead of Brad's and the UDP cronies and the UDP associates laughing all the way to the bank with $20 million in profits each year, and I want to note something, because I lost $20 million a year. They had it for 12.5 years. If you do the maths, that's $250 million. Some people belong in a jail, you know. We are really, really nice, you know. $250 million they took away from us. But no, with a move by the Prime Minister, with a move by this government, that one single move, the people of Belize will now have $20 million a year to invest in health, to invest in NHI, to invest in sports, to invest in education, all because of the great work of the Prime Minister and his People's United Party government. And it didn't cost us $1. This is our version
of taking back BTL without having to spend $600 million. We are going to generate more revenue from Bolido than we generate from BTL, and we didn't have to spend $1 because what we did, all the Prime Minister did was he did the right thing. And when you do the right thing, nothing can go wrong. When we make sure that every single child can go to school on free education, nothing can go wrong. When we make sure that we are building cement houses for our people, nothing can go wrong. When we make sure we are providing health care for the masses of this country, nothing can go wrong. And when we make sure that ordinary people are able to get a house lot, nothing can go wrong. And all of that is happening because of one person, because of our boss, the boss of all bosses, the Prime Minister of this country. So join me in introducing, in welcoming the man of the hour, the man who has not lost an elections in 31 years, the man who has taken this party from victory to victory to victory, the man who will ensure that we win back-to-back general elections. Our Prime Minister, my friend, your 7-time era representative, the one and only, John Briceño!
Johnny is the answer. Blue is the answer. Johnny is the answer. PUP all the way. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God, we need the economy face start blooming on them. We want the better education for the children.
PUP! Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Colonel, my brother, thank you very much for those wonderful words. And when I see so many people out here, when I see so many people excited, when I hear people shouting PUP, I feel like all the elections no. Yes, because you feel it. And the people are telling you over and over that was the UDP, they're fighting. The People's United Party is united. And once the People's United Party is united, we are going to win election after election. PUP! I humbly accept the nomination to be the standard bearer for Orange Walk Central once again. And yes, we have been winning elections after elections since 1993. Orange Walk Central haven't lost a single election. Because even when we don't win town council in Orange Walk Central, we deliver for the People's United Party. But that is only possible. I am only a small part of that work. First of all, I think I must recognize my wife Rosanna, who's here with me, and my sons, Johnny and Danielle, and where is Celeste? God sleep. My granddaughter, and Roselle, and of course Jaime, you know, and the rest of the family, Renan, and everybody, that I have been doing this because I have a very good support. And also because I believe, and Sarah Cordell, gentlemen up here, I believe Orange Walk Central have the very best executive in this country. And guess what? Orange Walk Central have the best campaigners in the country of Belize. Thanks to them. thanks to you all, we continue to win election after election. But now, whenever anybody tells me, well, you know, you are the Prime Minister, the first thing I remind them that thanks to the people of Orange Walk Central, I can have the honor of being the Prime Minister of this country. And the work has been difficult. It has not been easy. Because as you know, that when we took over the government, Dean Barrow and the UDP left this country bankrupt. We have to remind you, and we have to remind the rest of the people, the UDP was borrowing $1 million every day just to pay the salaries. No wonder Dean Barrow talk about here weep for the next government. But we did not come to weep. The people of this country elected us to work, and we have been working from day one. We, on the first day, I remember Abimai calling the Commissioner of Police and said, don't stop the people because we are going to be exporting our cattle into Guatemala immediately. And we have been selling cattle every single day, that today the cattle industry is over $50 million thanks to the People's United Party. And there have been a lot of problems with the cane farmers because we had a government that did not listen to the cane farmers. But again, we have a government that has been working with the cane farmers. We have been assisting the cane farmers, and once again, the cane farmers are getting the best price for their sugar that they have ever gotten in many years, thanks to the People's United Party, ladies and gentlemen. And it was the PUP that started the National Health Insurance, the NHI, under the Said Musa government. But the UDP did not care. The UDP had no idea what NHI is all about. The UDP did not realize that with NHI we can provide health care services to every man, woman, and child in this country. All they were worried about is how is it that they can be stealing the people's money. As Cordell said, look at the Bolido. We know who was the owner of Bolido. If you don't say a name or whistle. That's correct. We know the man had no shame that when they may have to start to talk the court case, he can show a face on the case. We know who was making millions of dollars from the Bolido. But thanks to the People's United Party, now the Bolido belong to the people of this country. And thanks to the PUP, this year we are going to make $20 million in profit for the people of Belize. Just imagine that one man had the Bolido for 12 years. 12 years. And if you are to multiply that 20 million by 12 years, you're right, DPM, it's almost $250 million these people have gotten. And we can't forget that. We cannot let the UDP forget what they have done to this country. And let us not even talk about one Gaspar Vega, because we know what he did to this country with lands. They may chance up the poor people, they take away their land. But thanks to the Deputy Prime Minister and the People's United Party, our people by the thousands are getting land from Corozal all the way to Toledo, thanks to the DPM and the People's United Party. But Plan Belize, ladies and gentlemen, Plan Belize is a transformative document. And I know that the UDP will come to you and tell you, oh, you may say, man, this is such and such a thing. And a Plan Belize, and you don't get it done. But Plan Belize is a plan that will take us 10, 15, 20 years to achieve. Look at what we have done. We have reduced our debt from 133% to GDP to 67% in 3 years. No government in the world has ever done that. When there was unemployment of 30% and underemployment of another 30%, thanks to the People's United Party, unemployment is at 3%. Our people are working and our people are happy with the government of the People's United Party. But we can continue with the long list of accomplishments. But today, ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating as a family, as we get together, as we prepare for the next election. And I know many of you are saying, well, look at what the Imbaro did. The Imbaro decided to call elections in 3 years and 3 years and a half. But you elected us for 5 years, and we still have a lot of work ahead of us. And we could call elections today, and we are going to win the elections. We could call it in October, and we're going to win the elections. We could call it in December, and we're going to win the elections. We could call it next year, and we are still going to win with the People's United Party, PUP! PUP! But winning elections, ladies and gentlemen, requires hard work. I know that many of us, as ministers and representatives, we are busy. We are busy in Belmopan trying to get this country back on track, trying to create opportunities for you, trying to get more scholarships for you, building more schools and hospitals and giving you more scholarships. So you need to help us. We have to make sure that we get our people registered. Make sure that you get your children registered. Make sure you get every family member registered. Get your neighbors registered. Get your friends registered so that when we call the elections in Orange Walk District, we are going to win for the People's United Party, ladies and gentlemen. And when we go to Corozal, how much are we going to win? We are going to win for the People's United Party. And when we go to Toledo, how much are we going to win? We're going to win 2 for the People's United Party. And in Stank Creek, how much are we going to win? We're going to win 2 for the People's United Party. And in Cayo District, we're going to win 6 for the People's United Party. And when we go to the Belize District, a district where the UDP always felt that they used to control and they felt that they used to own Belize District, especially Southside. This time, when we call the elections in Belize District, we are going to win 13 seats for the People's United Party. So tell me, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the PUP? Are you ready for the victory? PUP! 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 like you. God bless you. Hasta la victoria.
Ladies and gentlemen,